understand how to design mod 8 counter using D flip-flop followed by JK flip-flop also, and later we have to write the Verilog code for this. So mod 8 counter means what does mod stands for?
Module.
States.
Okay, modulus, which is nothing but states, number of states. So how many states are there?
8.
8.
Mod 8 means 8 states will be there. Now in order to get 8 states, how many number of flip-flops should I use?
3.
3 flip-flops. What is the formula?
N is less than or equal to 2 power n.
Right, n is less than or equal to 2 power n. So 8 less than or equal to 2 power 3. So here 3 indicates number of flip-flops. So first question is implementation using D flip-flop, and the second question is implementation using JK. So present state, next state, and flip-flop. So can anyone tell me whether this is asynchronous or synchronous? Suppose if it is synchronous, how to draw state diagram? First, you have to draw the state diagram for this. So let me draw the state diagram. So 8 states will be there: 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So this is the arrow direction, which indicates is it up counter or down counter?
Up counter.
Down.
Up counter. Why? Because it is going from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on till 7. So it is up counter. Similarly, you can design the down counter also, but it starts like this: 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the direction. And coming back to 0, after 0, it will go to 7. Whereas here, after 7, it goes to 0. So let us try to do it for up counter. So first you have to draw this diagram, which is called as state diagram. Next, what is this table called? Simply you can call this as state table. So which indicates present state, next state, and the flip-flop. So as there are 3 flip-flops, so I'm taking 3 output, which is Q2, Q1, and Q0. And here plus indicates next states. Done. So here this is 0 equivalent, 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you need to check from this particular state diagram. After 0, the next state is 0, 0, 1, which is nothing but 1. After 0, it is going to 1. Next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After 7, again it comes back to 0. So that is what I've implemented here. So this is 0. After 0, it is going to 1. So that is 0, 0, 1. Next, from 1, it is going to 2. Here 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and again 7, it is coming back to 0. So we are done with present state and next state. Now, here you have to choose the flip-flop. So as we are dealing with the first question, which is nothing but implementation using D flip-flop. So we need to write excitation table. So what is the excitation table?
D equal to Qn plus 1.
Right, D is equal to Qn plus 1, or else better you write this table. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. For this 0, 1, 0, 1. So here, can anyone tell me how I got the values for D2? What are the values that I have to check? In order to fill D2 column,
Q2
what are
and
the
Q.
right Q2 and
Next state of Q2.
Q2 followed by Q2 plus you have to combine. So for 0, 0, it is 0. Next, again 0, 0, I'm getting 0. For 0, 0, again 0, and 0, 1. See here, for 0, 1, it is 1. So that's the reason I've written 1 here. Next, similarly for 1, 1, I'm getting 1. Again for 1, 1, 1 only. Same story here. Next for 1 and 0. For 1 and 0, it is getting 0. So in a similar manner, you have to fill the 2 more columns for D1 followed by D0 also. Next, after this, you have to do the K-map. So K-map for, let us do it for D2. So what are the inputs that I have to take? Present state or next state? For K-maps, what are the variables?
Present states.
Present state. So here Q2, this is Q1 and Q0. So tell me the minterms for D2. D2 is equal to
Okay.
sum of minterms. What are the minterms? This is 0,
3,
1,
4, 5, 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6 means 3, 4, 5, 6. After this, do the grouping. So this is one group, this is second group, and this is individual. Tell me the answers for D2. Do the K-map and tell me the answer. How much you got?
To Q1 bar.
1 second, let me write it here. So D2, tell me.
Q2 Q1 bar.
Q2 Q1 bar
Plus Q2 Q0 bar.
Q2 Q0 bar
Plus Q2 bar Q1 Q0.
Q2 bar Q1 Q0. Similarly, do it for D1 now.
Q1 bar, sir.
Q1 bar.
Sir, Q2 bar Q1 Q0 bar.
So do it properly. I'm not checking your answers. Similarly, do it for D1. So for 1, 1, 2, 5, 6. So I'm getting two pairs. Tell me the answer. This is Q2, Q1, Q0. So for this, I'll get answer as Q1 bar Q0, and here Q1 Q0 bar.
Q1 XOR Q0.
So directly I can write as XOR. So D1 is equal to Q1 XOR Q0. Next, for D0. So what are the minterms I'm getting for 0, 0, 2, 4, and 6?
Q0 bar.
Q2, Q1, Q0. So the answer is Q0 bar, right? So D0 is Q0 bar. Once I try to check this one. D2, is it correct? So here this will be Q2 bar Q1 Q0. Q2 bar Q1 Q0 is first one. Next, if I do for this, it will be Q2. Okay, so it is Q2 followed by Q1 bar. So Q2 Q1 bar. Okay. Next, these last two. So it will be Q2 followed by Q0 bar. Q2 Q0 bar, right? Now after this, what we have to do is we need to draw the particular diagram for this. So for D0, it is connected to Q0 complement. So here Q0 complement will be there. So simply you try to connect it here. D0 is connected to Q0 complement. Similarly, for D1, you need to use XOR gate. So XOR gate inputs are Q1 and Q0. So Q0 and Q1, you can connect it like this. This is Q1. Similarly, for D2, how many gates are needed and what are they? 1, 2, 3. 3 AND gates and 1 OR gate. 3 AND gates followed by an OR gate. So this OR gate should be connected here, and these are the 3 inputs which are connected. So first one is Q2 Q1 complement. Q2, next one is Q1 complement. So Q1 complement means it will be present somewhere here. Q1 complement. Next one is Q2 Q0 complement. So Q2 directly I'll take it from here. Q2, next one is Q0 complement. Next Q2 complement. So from here I'll take Q2 complement. Next Q1 and Q0. So this is Q1. Last one is Q0. So try to draw this diagram carefully. Now by seeing this diagram only we have to write the Verilog code. Okay, as this one is synchronous, so better I'll take positive clock. And all the clocks should be connected like this. Done.